Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. AAA Gamer here, the frame. The best in the business because I'm that damn good. Today we're going to have a look at Alan Wake 2, the Night Springs DLC, Episode 1. Let me turn you sideways and check into the Graphics Settings Hotel on I Am the King of Kings Boulevard and NVIDIA Drive. So we are in full screen. We are in artificial intelligent 4K, folks. My render resolution is on DLAA for the first phase of the video. And we are using the sacred 4000 series frame generation. Had no choice. This game is very, very demanding. Every other setting in the menu is on the highest possible settings. Even ray tracing, so I just want to talk about these settings here. Direct lighting denoising quality and path trace indirect lighting denoising quality are both grayed out. This is because DLSS ray reconstruction is enabled, and this is a way better solution than using these two. I highly recommend keeping it on. All right, let's get the party started. Episode 1, number 1 fan. Engage. And you know what time it is? It's time to play the frame. Get them schematics up there for you.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs? Tonight's cult classic episode, number 1 fan.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs. As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was
So as
plenty
you
of
can
work to
see,
do.
as I stared into that path trace reflection, I did not hold 60 frames using the DLAA setting on King tier gear. Just head out into the diner here. See how well she does.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite waitress.
definitely just
Hi,
teeter-tottering.
everyone. Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Fighting for
Of
that
course.
60
Who
frames
else wants to top
threshold.
up? Me.
Right here, please.
One
Just
for
thought
me,
I'd
please,
show
and
all of you
thank
awesome viewers
Will do.
the true
Let me
tier
just grab a
performance, at
fresh
least in this
pot.
spot. And we will switch it back on later. But I am now going to check you back into the graphics settings hotel and the difficulty hotel. What's going on, story? No stress. Haha. Anyways, we are going to use DLSS quality setting for optimal play. If this upsets you, please let me know in the comments below. As we get further into the game, I will actually switch DLAA back on just to show you more performance metrics on King tier gear. I apologize for moving my frame diagnostics over to the right-hand side for this video. Unfortunately, I need
Here's
to
your
see the
coffee.
mission
How do you
objectives.
juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
Now, I have played through all 3 episodes, and I will say they're
Another
actually
cup.
pretty
I
fun.
would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours.
Definitely
you two
quite a
are
lot
destined for
funner
each
than the
other.
actual main campaign,
We sure
which
are.
I did not make it through all of.
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented. Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you. Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you wanna do and do it. I believe in you.
Wow. You just changed my entire
I'm
way
trying
of
to
looking
hurry
at the
things
world.
up a little by giving someone coffee that's
Thank
not
you.
ready yet.
No problem.
It's okay. All right, pal,
Here
here
you
you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind. Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
So I'd just like to remind all the
Thanks.
viewers,
It wasn't
this
easy.
is not a walkthrough. This is a
That's everyone's
scientific
coffee.
experiment
Better put this pot back.
of computer performance.
I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
I forgot about that one.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance.
So I am running
Any
this
advice?
game off the WD Black 850X hard drive. I do have game mode
I saw
off
on the news that you saved every single kitten from that
because I didn't think
bear.
it helped with this
Amazing.
application.
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking. Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Definitely
Long
looks
story
very
short,
good.
She told me I dressed like a divorced.
Very good
gym teacher.
DLSS
But
implementation.
it's what's inside that matters, right?
Oh yeah, it's what's inside that matters. dishes we got here. Okay,
No
bring
time
'em-
for that.
Not yet.
I've got customers waiting. Oh, you still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches. Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
Definitely amazing how a server can comfort a customer. I used to actually work
Those
in the
plates won't
industry
clear
myself.
themselves.
How many more plates we got here? I used to be really good at seeing
My
plates.
corgis exclusively eat food from this diner.
There we are. One more.
I got turned around. How unlike me.
Very nice lighting and transparency effects with the window.
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Now, I really respect how the developers have tried to create a multiverse with quantum break control and even a bit of Max Payne in there.
You better not crease any pages.
Unofficially, anyways.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen. My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Just like me. My
Time
trusty
to
12
take
gauge,
care of
fully
business.
automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. I was finally ready for a night out on the town. With danger. There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
Knock 'em dead.
Definitely looks very good, and
The boatyard is this
it has
way.
half-decent gameplay. It's more of a game than an experience, that's for sure.
This was my moment. My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
We'll run the diner while you're gone. Or we'll be way worse at it. Tell him we all love his butts.
Gotta save literature! You're the only one tough and graceful enough to save him.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
Nice swift kick. Always takes care of business.
Now, who the heck is that?
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my rider?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I got a shotgun, baby.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit that's I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah, it's a real shotgun. The
You can't
Punisher
stop
would
all
be
of us.
proud, that's for damn sure.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. Hey, that hurts, you know? Oh, that's some hot that stings.
Boom, shakalaka. Try and move back here, get some more particle effects for you for demanding reasons.
My spinach this morning.
This part definitely does not hold 60 frames with DLSS. Is one of the reasons why I shut it off. So I openly admit that to the audience that you do not get 60 frames in that situation on King tier gear.
The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception.
It's
The
even
tracks
losing
would lead me right
frames
to
with
my
quality on.
rider and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
So here we'll have a look-see, ladies and gentlemen. Bring you back here. DLSS. Look at that. See? Not holding 60 frames, so that is why I turned it off. It definitely can't do it. I will say I feel that I got more frames on my Samsung 980 Pro hard drive, which I originally played through this with that drive the first time. Even with DLSS quality, we're still dipping down into the 70s. I don't remember the Samsung drive doing that, but can't do anything about that now. I am not a fan of the WD Black 850X. I think it's a welfare drive. I think the game mode is rigged. I'm not affiliated. I'm a rated R superstar. I can talk crap about any product
More
that I'm
haters.
running.
Oopsies! Can't forget the bullets. Ow! What is with you guys?
Shotgun for up close. Rifle for far away. And yes, I use a controller because there's no way your mouse can take me. I am only kidding. But I'm not kidding about the controller, folks.
What?
And I do have a very aggressive fan curve on my RTX 4090, and I am hitting 63, 64 Celsius in this area, and normally my card never even touches 60 with this curve.
My writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother. He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
Making sure you see all the forest. It's areas like this that just cripple hardware. Always a forest, always a jungle. Any sort of foliage impacted area with shadows
I
and ray
couldn't
tracing.
let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I treat trolls on my fan site, but this time I was banning them from life. The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my writer inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little writer? Hello? Is anybody there?
This area definitely is making use of half-traced ambient occlusion. Probably one of the reasons why it's so dark, dastardously demanding.
I'm here! I've come to save you!
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My writer only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Now, I really do hope that I don't get a copyright attack for the music. I did see some other video walkthroughs of this game, and they had the music on, so that's why I've left it on, but...
I guess writing doesn't run in the family.
The dark depths of the YouTube alleys are what decides, not me. Definitely blacker than the blackest black hole in there. And with HDR on, it's even blacker.
Where are you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. Just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Get some more supplies while I'm at it. Borderline survival horror. Borderline. It's almost like arcadey survival horror.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed! Doomed!
We got hostiles.
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception.
I do like the blood effects hitting the
I had
cam.
to get to my rider's
Pretty
mansion
cool.
as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
Get some more precious supplies. It'd be cooler if there was a little bit more dismemberment in the impact shots. But the blood effects hitting the cam like that look really good. A lot of depth there. But this is definitely not Soldier of Fortune 2's. Has a lot better graphics though.
All being very rude.
So there's a bit of impact damage on him, but not a lot. Here we go. Here we go. A talking deer.
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
My rider believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
See, I wasn't a fan of the campaign because they kept putting you in that single room where you put the pictures on the wall. It just drove me to the brink of madness.
Stop you myself, I will.
I like how the DLC is a lot more wide open, undisclosed. Try one of these babies. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. I guess you gotta sit still. This rifle sucks. Definitely not a full auto weapon. I'm gonna try and just... Oh.
But you forced my hand. See, I'm not just
I almost would say this boss is one of the hardest in the whole game.
I should have known. But that woman...
Ah! Oh, I think I plopped him one. Oh, yeah. Wolves that turn into motorcycles.
This is ridiculous.
And that's the end of you, bud. Should have known better than to try and screw with the AAA gamer, the frame. He looks pretty good there with that detail on his coat.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
And of course the path traced
I guess I never
lighting
had a
effects
chance.
in that puddle
I
of the
was
reflection.
just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair, but mostly that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
There's definitely not very many games that have path
You
tracing.
silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
Let's clean the rest of this place up. I'll take that. Yes, as you see it dip into the 70s, even with DLSS and frame gen together. At least it doesn't stutter. Like there is spikes you see on the frame time graph, but you don't feel them. It doesn't stop the actual environment from moving. Pretty impressive effects on that door kick in. Couldn't help it. Sorry, YouTube. And there he is, Mr. Alan Wake, ladies and gentlemen.
There he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced.
As you
like
can see,
two
240
spinning
frames,
that would eventually
4K.
crash into each other in a dazzling display
And
of
it is only
flames
using
and rocks
12%
and other planet stuff.
of the GPU.
He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear.
Pre-rendered.
I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side to inspire and protect him. He needed me now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
Almost like the Twilight Zone.
And the object
Almost.
of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 1 of the Night Springs DLC. Brought to you by the AAA gamer, The Frame. If you like me, please share me. If you like me, please share me. And this is the AAA gamer signing off. I'll see you for episode 2. Thanks for having me.